Well, we're back for episode 2.
Well, episode 5.
Well, I guess for the day.
Yeah,
You're right.
yeah.
You're right. This is going to be a big one.
Big one. We got to look at this. Is like the Partridge Family on here.
We have some special guests today.
Sure do.
One microphone for many. So you'll be hearing some of them.
It'll be like the Beastie Boys. Pass the mic. Pass the mic to MCA.
There you go.
Or Andy's AJH.
That's right.
Sounds just rolls
Dirt
off the
Box
tongue.
Destroyer.
Just like, yeah.
We also have Charlie and Danny.
Yep.
And we're going to be testing some hot sauce.
It's okay to give babies hot sauce, right?
What's that?
It was okay to give babies hot sauce.
I gave Teddy some. No, I did not. But, and some ice cream and some beer. We're gonna try it all, right?
Because the spring is coming. That's why
it's
spring is
baby.
here.
Spring's here.
Spring is
Andy just got done planting, getting some of his seeds started. So this is
He's gonna be having some magnum size cucumbers pretty soon.
Yeah.
Andy, do you like cucumbers?
Yeah.
He says, yeah. There you go.
He says, yeah.
Okay.
So Andy Heist, ladies and gentlemen.
Andy Heist.
We got him on here. I'm excited.
We've been for
I know.
It's
been
inception.
5 seasons.
Yeah, he's gonna
breaking
be
his seal.
Really.
Yeah.
Andy, do you want to say anything? No.
Yeah,
this is gonna be a lot of fun. Okay. Well.
Okay.
Have
We'll
a few
get
more
him.
of those.
We'll get him. We'll get him.
Yeah.
So Jim, how's the spring in Franklin right now?
It's not as smelly as you'd expect.
Okay.
Yeah, they haven't really started spreading anything yet, but man, hey, do you like daylight savings? Are you where do you fall on this? Do you?
I like light later, sure. I mean, going to work in the pitch black. I mean, Andy doesn't really count in his opinion because he has awkward hours.
Yeah, he's third shift.
Yeah.
Andy, what do you think?
It's stupid.
So you think that it should be dark?
I don't care which time we go with, but just stick with one.
I agree. Would you
If you
now
want to do anything, change your business hours from season to season.
That seems stupid to me.
I'm just saying, if you're that worried about driving in the dark,
who's?
Start an
Well,
hour
I don't
later.
know. I've never met. I hear a lot of complaining about it, but I don't know. Oh, he's okay. He's okay. That thump was
he's quiet.
not his
It's
face.
Good or bad?
He
Yeah.
opened the door with the phone.
All right,
It looks like the glass I'm using, Andy, right
I
here.
see that.
Yeah.
Zach. All right. So you don't care. I don't care. Andy doesn't care. We all just kind of we all just agree that we'll keep it at like right now 6 o'clock. 6
How about
o'clock is great.
slice it down the middle? Maybe they should just do half an hour on either side.
That's
Yes,
stupid.
yes.
That's dumb.
You guys are going on and on about how spring is here.
Yeah.
We're sitting inside. What did you guys do outside today?
I went for a walk a few times.
Went to the Maple Festival. Went for.
Oh, wow. Where was that? Hebron. Okay,
Yeah.
yes.
Cool.
Okay. Wow, that's like a real deal. That's a good thing.
Yeah, it was great. It was cool there.
Wow. You try different things, or what did you?
A lot of these festivals are just the same craft
Same
people.
garbage.
Anderson Windows. And,
I didn't know Anderson Windows are very crafty. It's true though; they're always there. And Rebath Fitter or something.
they're always giving stuff away, and I always want to say like, when's the last? Let me talk to the person who won the last contest, because I don't think that they actually.
And now you're on a mailing list. You got more windows than I can do.
I heard you guys just replaced your windows too.
We're getting 3 more because Hamlet put his head through one of the windows.
Oof.
Oh,
Yeah. No, not a new one, an old one. Yep. I was closed my eyes for a second, and all I hear was the biggest glass of window pane glass flying down.
Oh man!
And there was no blood.
Right through the jugular. Quick snip.
You got besides the dog running through plates of glass.
Right.
Do you have any spring traditions or?
Oh, that's definitely, we like to really torture the dog every spring. Spring
pagan
tradition,
ritual.
I mean, like, I feel like spring is such a fleeting season, and this might be cliche to say, but usually we go into, we're in draft weekend right now, baseball draft. No, this won't be aired probably until April, but we have baseball draft weekend, which we've had to not postpone, but make virtual because of snow. So you never know what you're going to get around now. This has been a beautiful weekend. Last weekend was quite nice. But some Marches are really, really cold, and then you go right into rainy season and go right into real heat. I love the idea of spring, but it's a real fleeting season that's very hard to grasp. I think harder to grasp than fall.
Yeah.
At least not around here.
It's too chaotic.
Yeah. Well, around in fall around here in Eastern Connecticut, beautiful. Where I live, fall is very hard to find because nothing changes. It's all like scrub pine. But anyways, did you see that the Last Green Valley has a walk springer?
Really?
Yes, or a spring walker or something.
Like
or a
instead of
walk
Walktober, it's a
I'm making that. It's called like Spring Walks. But
that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we should check that out. That's great to know. Awesome
Some of them
tip.
are about, So very cool if anybody wants to check that out.
Yep.
I want to say it's from March till May, so it'll be kids getting the tail end of it right now.
Cool.
Or when you're listening to this, so which is great.
Andy, how about you?
Just lots of flooding for me.
Did you get affected by it?
My girlfriend's driveway is completely destroyed.
Seriously?
I went up for my first bike ride of the season on the airline today, and there's parts of that are pretty screwy.
Yeah.
And just everywhere you go, the rivers are like
still
huge.
Really high. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Did she have to park just at the road and just kind of cross the river?
No, but you got to have a car with like 6 inches of clearance at least to get in and out of her driveway now.
Wow. How's the fight with the town going?
She got a lawyer.
Yeah.
Got people surveying the land, so it's all up in the air still.
What's it about?
To fill people in, yeah. Why don't you?
The town's got a drainage ditch that runs along the side of her property, so her driveway crosses it in 2 places, and the 2 culverts, which are the pipes under the driveway, are undersized. So they every time it rains more than an hour and a half, one of them overflows and washes half the gravel driveway into the lower field, which is basically too soft and impossible to get any of the stone back, at least until midwinter or something. But anyway, now it's an argument over who owns what and whose responsibility is to upgrade the pipes, and keeps going back and forth. Town doesn't want to do it, of course, because nobody wants to do it. But yeah, so
lame.
Yeah, we were
Zack's got his own sort of.
But some of the new, it's a little different story, but some of the new places in Plymouth we have Vitamin C Brewing, which you've probably heard of in Weymouth.
Mm-hmm.
They have one opening in Plymouth right on the waterfront.
Ooh, I bet that's going to be a hot spot.
I think so. I mean, it's got kind of it's in, it used to be a motel that then became condos, which now has Vitamin C. Yes, we'll get into that in a minute. We'll tell about Untold. And then that place, which is going to be great, is I think for people, you might have a family, if you don't know the name Vitamin C, I'm going to be very stereotypical here, but the father being like, hey, you guys go over there and look at that boat. I'm going to go just pop in here for a quick beer and then probably come out with a couple things to go. So it's pretty ingenious location, so that'd be pretty cool. Untold, which is a brewery from Scituate, is opening, which will be their which is their third location. They closed their second, so it's kind of there's 2 locations now in Plymouth, in Cordage Park, which is the largest twine manufacturer in the world, was there. Oh. You can actually go see it at Mystic Seaport. They actually took it from Plymouth into Mystic Seaport. Cool. One of the rooms where they would do the rope manufacture. But anyways, and that's where the Plymouth. The tall stack is gone now too, unfortunately. But that's why Plymouth cars are named Plymouth, because after the twine from Plymouth that was made and used in tractors. So a Plymouth car was there used for your working man. So the idea that the working person would know Plymouth, the tractor twine, and would associate that with the car. So that's the selling point of the car, is like the everyman's vehicle.
Cool.
So anyways, so Cordage Park, but of course now there's condos. And there's a brand new building they built. And I was like, this is going to be a brewery. It just looks like it. Untold moved in. Super shiny, nice. Dogs and kids galore. So which makes some people unhappy. But I brought my least kids. And sometimes they act like dogs. So that's all set.
Come on, there's thousands of dogs.
Thousands of dogs. Yeah, you have dogs. To. So I'm going to pull a Magnum on that.
So I just made a reference to my childhood dog getting shot by my uncle on 6th grade. So that was a good one.
So that's some of the things. There's one place that opened up. I don't think we've talked about it on here before, but Highland Ciders. There's a cidery that's opened up the last couple of years.
Where?
The G Pub. It's inside this place called the G Pub.
Oh, the G Pub.
Which has it's like an adult playground. Not like adult like that, but maybe grown up playground.
Yes.
So it has like a big sports pub area, has the cidery that's in it, that has a cigar bar, it has a speakeasy, it has like all these different areas of it in the same place. But the cidery is cool because you can go there and get a flight of cider. Has an arcade for kids too. Yep. So
do you have a meadery? It sounds like Plymouth
meadery. No meadery.
Get one.
I know.
You got a plantation, but you don't have a meadery.
It's not called plantation anymore. Now it's called Patuxent.
Oh yeah,
Plymouth Patuxent. Yeah,
they whitewashed that one.
That one went away. So another COVID casualty.
Yeah. So, we don't have much local going on here, but I think I noticed that there's a new distillery is opening up in Manchester.
Oh, really? Yeah.
I think it's called 8th District.
Nice.
So that'd be kind of neat. I don't feel like we get a lot of distilleries around.
Pomfret, right?
Pomfret's And then Ashford's got
Ashford,
one.
right?
Yep.
Never went to the Ashford one.
Yeah, it was very good.
You went there before?
Yeah, it's a cool little site.
Yeah.
They don't really focus on the stuff that every distillery I think is like we talked about before, vodka and gin and everything, and they do like more like liqueurs. I think,
really?
like and brandies, but that's
cordials.
cool. Yeah, cordials. Yeah,
Yeah.
And then a Raising Cane's is coming into Enfield.
That's a chicken finger place, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
Didn't I don't know. I don't know if I've ever had it. Have you, Andy?
Never heard of it.
Never heard of Raising.
It moved into BU after I left.
Huh.
And then the old McDonald's.
I don't know why I had it in my head that you were like a Raising Cane's fan.
We had
Probably
a movie
for
called
the
Raising Cane.
movie.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah,
So,
but not the.
the I've heard great things about their chicken, but I've never actually had it. So, yeah, that's exciting. So you're gonna go visit to Enfield and grab some chicken?
No, I don't really care. I only brought it up because I thought you liked it. So nothing changes in Eastern Connecticut. Andy, do you know of anything new going on?
Brick and Basil's working on. They've got a brick and mortar location they're building.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Well, it's
Where?
already built, but
Yeah,
they're
it's a
building
good
it
ring.
out. Yeah, the old Anna River.
Yeah, that's what I heard. That's
Oh,
awesome.
cool.
And they got wiped out by flooding too. Their parking lot.
Yeah.
So the trailer's back open again, which it wasn't for a while. But hopefully, I think by like this summer, I think they're thinking there's going to be brick and mortar. And that'll be cool.
The storms Andy's referring to, because this is going to be asynchronous, I think, at some point we had two pretty big ones. Like I'd say the last 2 months that did way more flooding than one was a tremendous amount of rain in a short amount of time with frozen ground. So there's nowhere for the water to go.
Yeah.
And the other one was
I would
recently.
say more water than I've seen in my lifetime.
Oh yeah, for
We've
sure.
had some pretty good storms, but
Not that fast.
And you
and
know,
not that.
and Andy's known to take a long bath too. He had no shower growing up. It was all you had a bathtub.
It was a bath man.
Yeah. So
You can swim it.
you could, yeah.
Hey, you want? Can I bring out some beers too? We're gonna. This is gonna be
Jim's got definitely a little
trying
sample.
lots of things out here.
Okay.
Got ice
the
cream, we got
server will
hot
be
sauce.
here. Yeah, so we're gonna try a little bit since it's spring. A little celebration, celebrating good times. Come on. So
We are trying some beer from Mark Winters. This first one is a
funny. We're talking about spring, and his last name is Winters.
smoked maple smoked
wow.
Doppelbock.
Yeah.
It's
Wow.
heavily smoked. I love it. Oh, that's excellent.
Mhm.
I like a Rauch beer
Mm-hmm.
because I really
can
like the
try it.
smoke. He likes the. Danny is sticking his finger in the foam.
Mhm.
What do you think?
I like it.
Yeah,
Okay,
Andy.
nice.
pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, it's
Not my style, but
no,
it
it's
tastes like it's well made.
this is divisive style, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah, very complex. I mean, you can smell. You can smell. You can smell what. You can smell actually. You can. Is a.
Smells like a campfire.
I'm gonna pour it on myself and pretend I was out of the reservoir.
I feel like you can get the maple a little bit too, though. Not just the smoke. You can smell the maple in there too.
Yeah. Hey, it's a good nose, Andy. Yeah, nice and dark. This is great. I tell you all the time that like I want to be hit over the head with smoke if I want something smoky. This is doing it for me.
That was the problem last year. I can't believe it's been a year. By the way, it's been a year since we went to Treehouse and did the live podcast. Remember, Treehouse had a smoked beer,
Yeah.
and you were not.
No, I couldn't really get much smoke.
No,
on
there
it.
wasn't much
Yeah.
smoke on it. Not smoke. No, it was not in that water or that beer. So it was. Yeah, this definitely has more of that, like kind of full body, like you're licking flame.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's a,
And then I also brought. We're just gonna really assault ourselves right
yeah,
now.
definitely. It's gonna be a bathroom
Hot
trip for all.
sauces.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That's
try.
right. I brought some hot
I'm
sauces
excited to try this.
that I
Man,
made from all the things that I grew, except for the vinegar.
that's so cool. I mean, it's just.
All right.
Tell us about these. This is.
Well, I'm gonna
Do you like hot sauce?
Andy? You want to try
All right.
some?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm gonna try.
It's gonna be quite the mix of flavors.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah,
I feel like
that's
the ice
what we
cream
got
would
to
be
fill
good
out
for
with
the
the ice
Right
cream.
order though.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Sauce, then ice cream.
yeah, yeah.
All right.
Just in case.
Yeah, I'll give it a little bit.
You gonna try the hot sauce, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay. Andy, this first one, I don't know if I'm giving enough or not.
Do you recommend like a dip of the finger or?
I said I just chug it, but do what you do. What you do.
Swirl on the tongue.
Do what's good for you. Zach, here you go.
All right, thank you.
This was
Do you want to put your finger in it?
cayenne. I grew all the cayenne myself, and then I aged it on a piece of oak that I toasted, and had it in some whiskey, and then
No, that's hot, but
and then a lot of garlic. And so this was aged for like 6 months, and I love it.
Oh wow, that's good. So much flavor, but still has the heat.
I have the garlic.
Just enough.
Yeah,
Yep, that's about as hot as it gets. too.
definitely.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I really
Which
like it.
is the hottest one?
So that is so. Do you have a name for it?
No, but
It should be
I call
the
it-
best
come up with
one.
a name.
I call it Brian.
Brian. All right, so that's Brian for us. This next one's the same batch, but it was a very garlic heavy batch. I make the main hot sauce with like the fully ripe peppers.
Right.
And then at the end of the season, I get some that aren't quite ripe yet. So then I just like my all sorts. So
How many peppers do you grow in your garden? Just like how much? Like
Number of plants or varieties?
number of plants.
last year I had 10 and they all did pretty bad because it was so rainy.
I couldn't grow anything in my yard.
You don't get a ton of sun.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah, and our plot that we have for it.
You want me to-
Sure. Yeah, please.
Can I have
Is
another dip?
yeah, of course.
Be a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
The plot that we have it has a bit of shade in it. We're thinking of moving it this year. But it's a pretty sandy soil, being by the beach and all.
Yeah. Well, this one's kind of a garlic bomb.
Mhm.
So I like it. It's similar though than the other one.
We'll call it Gary.
Oh, that's great. Love it.
They taste the same.
Do they?
Yeah.
I think the first one's a little hotter.
Yeah.
This one's a little more mellow.
Yep,
This
definitely.
one's got a lot more garlic to it.
Mhm.
You know.
That's nice too. Really good.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Wash it down with some beer.
So to get the beer from Mark, you had to go to his house to get it, and he is doing that like
Yeah.
remember he was talking about.
And
it, but-
he just bought a house. So, they're moving in a couple of
Okay.
months, but yeah, he's got his own little perfect brewery.
Wow.
Man, he just locks it in.
Where is he located? He was in Colchester. Okay, yeah.
Colchester, Connecticut.
And he's going to stay in Colchester.
They're moving to Marlboro.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Funny thing, I was at work yesterday. Guy I work with is going to be in New London.
Yep.
He was refereeing a lacrosse game between Con College and Bowdoin. And one of the custodians came by, talking to us. He was going to be in Marlboro to visit his brother or brother-in-law lives in Marlboro. We're all going to be in Eastern Connecticut this weekend. So yeah.
Marlboro man.
That's right, yeah. More of a camel guy myself.
Camels were the best.
Joe Camel, yeah.
I'd do anything for a cigarette.
I can't wait to
They
do our
cost so
smoking
much
episode.
now, but
Yeah.
I miss them. Should we cool off on some ice cream too?
Yeah.
All right,
that's
tell
a good
me about
idea.
the ice cream challenge that we're.
So the ice cream challenge right
That's
here.
Ben and Jerry's.
I guess the thing is, they are local, and I mean, so my idea was to do local.
Okay.
Why?
And you can eat ice cream?
Yeah, I mean, I can eat.
You're
ice
gonna be
cream.
on the toilet anyway with the hot
Mostly
sauce.
milk itself that does
Okay.
it.
But still, you can go. on the toilet.
What I guess what my idea was to do, because Farmer's Cow,
Yeah.
I love Farmer's Cow vanilla. They don't sell Farmer's Cow in the store anymore.
Really?
Not in stores by us. Maybe they do Franklin stores. Franklin doesn't have a store. But
Guys, did you check number one?
number one. So we're at number one. You got number one here.
So I got
So
number
I
one.
don't know what this means. Does local mean I literally was not? I was kind of joking.
Bought
I
it
said,
locally from the big.
No,
winery
no,
up the
but I
road.
mean like Friendly's is local in Massachusetts.
Mhm.
Hood is local in Massachusetts. Ben and Jerry's is local in Vermont. Is that New England local or are these hyper local? So I don't even know what kind we have. So she'll have to come tell us.
Ooh, okay.
We're just doing like a taste test. What do you prefer?
Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Taste us what we like.
All right. Well, what do y'all think of number one?
I'm a fan.
Andy
Yeah,
likes
I
number
like
one.
it.
Yep.
But I mean, the Farmer's Cow vanilla was like knock your pants off good.
Okay. I'm going in for number two then.
Oh, do you want to do that in the air?
Oh, I like number two better than number one because it reminds me of a McDonald's,
That's
but
good.
like a high quality McDonald's.
That's
I like
good,
two. Not a fan of number three. Number three.
I like number two.
Texture is the worst texture.
Yeah. Too icy. Icy. A lot of vanilla.
Do you guys like vanilla as a flavor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think one's got more of like a forward vanilla bean kind of flavor, so I think that's my
Yeah,
favorite.
this is so icy. Number 3 is the worst.
But the texture of the second one's really good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my favorite 2.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't so icy, I might go 3. But I think I can go 2, 1, 3. 2, 1, 3.
Me too.
Same.
Go 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
I'm
I'm gonna go 2, 1, 3.
2, 1, 3.
I'm gonna go. All right. So 2, 3. No, 2, 1, 3.
2, 1, 3.
2, 1,
2,
3.
3. Okay, and then you're 1, 2, 3.
You know,
1, 2,
three's
3.
not
Kid.
bad. It's just the texture is.
It's too ice.
Strange.
It's too
Yeah.
cold almost.
Yeah, I don't think the flavor's there.
It'll be interesting to find out what that we ate. It could be like
I get
Just-
a little bit.
Oh, we're ready. Okay.
Okay. How many people chose number 1 as the best? Mr.
Andy.
did. Okay. Your choice was Hood, which I believe is from
Good.
Massachusetts, right?
Yeah.
Massachusetts,
Okay. All right. Who chose number 2?
Zach, everybody else.
Okay. Arethusa Farms
Oh,
in somewhere.
in Connecticut. I've had
I
their
think in
stuff before.
Litchfield.
Yeah, it's really good. Good little creamery.
Okay. Yeah, I believe it's Litchfield. Yes. And nobody chose batch. It's called batch.
Son of a batch. What is that kind?
And
Where is
it's
it from?
Son of a batch.
Nice. I don't know. Find where batch is from. I think it's also
Hawaii.
no, it's not. No, we rejected the ones that came from Hawaii or
Alaska.
California. No, probably Massachusetts too. Maybe Maine. New Braintree, Mass.
Braintree, Mass.
New Braintree.
New Braintree.
They didn't like Braintree enough, so they had to make it new.
Well, thank you very
Thank
much.
you.
This was
Yeah.
great.
So, very interesting.
I heard that Arethusa Farms makes awesome eggnog.
Oh, I bet.
They do. You can buy it. They have
That basically was
and
eggnog.
everybody
Rich,
felt that batch was lousy.
No, it wasn't lousy. It was
too
It wasn't
icy.
pretty, right?
it was very icy.
Yeah, it's more like an ice rather than an ice
Yeah.
cream.
It's like
You
when
felt
the
leave
same
ice cream
way.
in the freezer too long.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
It did taste like
Yes.
it crystallized.
It costs
Yeah.
like $6 or $7
Oh,
for that
jeez.
last little thing,
Wow.
right?
So get your money
Bill
back.
my agent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. We're searching the ice creams for you guys, for
Oh.
him, because he didn't want to do his homework and buy them himself.
I didn't think bringing.
All right.
Yeah, that'd be
Well, thank you very
that's
much.
a cold intro right there. Cold because she's talking ice cream.
We did.
This summer you'll have to do it with you got Salem Valley ice cream.
Oh, yeah.
Salem,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
you got
Buttonwoods.
Buttonwoods.
How do we transport it? Or do we do it on site? Like, how would we do
You
that?
could do it recorded each site.
Yeah, that'd be kind of a fun
eggnog.
With like
day.
a little
Salem
micro
sells-
thing.
Salem sells ice cream in the container. You can get it.
Yeah.
at the store.
Oh, Buttonwood is the
So
creamiest.
maybe we bring Salem to Buttonwood. And
Oh, have it both. Yeah, that's true.
Show up in like a little van that's like we're selling their competitors. There's
That's-
also Hyde's Dairy, which is really, really good.
Where's that?
They're in around, I don't know. I know they sell out of
Hyde's
Franklin,
Dairy,
Old
oh.
and
We didn't
Agway.
have
does
two hot
Michael's in
sauces.
London make their own ice cream?
No,
Who?
anymore.
Oh, they don't make their own.
Yeah, Waterford.
There's Michael's in London.
Oh.
Yeah, we
by
did
the
London.
college kind of.
We tried to go there over the summer. We went to Ocean Beach with these guys, and the line. Remember for the ice cream? And the line was like out of control, so we had to go to Dairy Queen, which definitely makes their own.
Dairy
No,
Queen's good.
that was the. Wait. No,
Remember that over the summer? Michael's was like it was insane.
No. Oh,
we have a
yeah.
little more not soy sauce. Jeez,
Oh, here.
I'm excited for that.
This batch is last season's batch.
Okay,
Also just cayenne,
Mhm.
but it came out great.
and you
Um,
grew your own cayenne,
Yeah, not too hard.
so you have 10 plants. How many peppers do you get per plant on average?
I think I got last year total 300, which is really
300?
that is really small
No,
though,
but
for all the plants.
When I
had.
grow a pepper plant, we usually get maybe 5. Like,
Yeah,
like, literally 5. Like, wow, there's one. You know what I mean? Like 300.
they don't. I mean, it made a very small, like half a mason jar's worth of.
We can't even eat the pepper because there's only 5.
Is that just the Cayennes?
Yeah,
Just the
Depends.
Cayennes you got that many, right? 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, they're this big, right?
yeah, about that.
Like a
yeah.
habanero or something, you don't get that many.
Right. Well, I think sometimes you can have really prolific hob
Yeah.
plant, but I mean, yeah, cayennes are long and thin and giggity.
I'm going to go
Where's
over
yours?
Stop and Shop.
Hey, give me
Right
some
there,
hot
I think.
sauce. I want a cup.
You want a full cup of it?
Yes.
I just drink it out of mine.
No.
He gave me a big. You want to do a shot of hot sauce?
Yes.
Mm.
All right. There you go. No crying to mommy on this one. Bottoms
Yeah,
up.
it's not too spicy. It's not too.
Oh, it smells so good. I love that. Oh,
I like a vinegary sauce.
just
A
love
little
smells.
Louisiana.
Good smells.
So, what are the chances of a Drew's Honeybees Jim's hot sauce collaboration? This year?
That'd be cool. I don't know.
What would you do?
You think? You think that was
I mean,
this
there's
would
some
somehow work in
Swedish
healthcare?
hot sauces, right? Not Swedish.
It's Swedish.
Ish.
I'll get my water.
What would he do? Some honey?
Water won't help, man. You gotta do milk.
in the hot sauce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. I actually made some hot honey
There's
with
sugar and hot sauce, right?
a little bit.
So you
Honey,
use that
honey.
as your
Sugar.
maybe.
Wow. That'd be pretty cool.
I'll do this last one for you guys if you want it.
Sure. Yeah.
Right. This was
That's a medicine
something that I made for our fantasy football league.
Oh yeah.
This is for the loser.
Ghost pepper, right?
All ghost peppers. So
Ooh.
I grew a couple of ghost pepper.
How'd the ghost peppers do in our climate?
Oh, fine. Well, generally they don't have problems in Connecticut. Mine did because I had bad soil, and I think that that's probably why this came out very weak. But have you had a ghost pepper before?
Not sure. I haven't had eaten one. I
Yeah.
may have had a hot sauce with one.
Yeah, they're very, very hot. They're one of the hottest that there is, and they're called ghost pepper because it's not
kill you.
immediately hot.
Oh.
It sneaks up on you like a ghost, and then it's like scary. of how hot it gets. But so I wanted that for this to really punish whoever came in last place. But it didn't work out.
You gonna try this one, Danny? It is different.
No.
It's all the other ones I can feel on my tongue.
Yeah.
No, I don't want
Back
to.
of your throat.
Yeah.
This is sweet, I think. Very fruity.
I want ghost pepper. I want ghost pepper.
Oh, the nice smell to it. Great nose.
Give me ghost pepper.
Give me ghost pepper.
You really? I'll let your dad tell me.
You know what? He's got to grow up someday.
Okay.
Let me finish the bottle.
Right at passage, right here.
All right, Danny.
You should try it, Charlie.
Yeah. Give me your cup. Oh, I didn't know that was your ice cream cup. Well, it'll probably help with the heat. What do you think, Zach?
The heat, it sneaks up at the end. You're
Yeah.
right.
It's not immediately hot, but it builds later.
It
Yeah.
hangs there a little.
And that's why
Right.
you got any ice cream left for
A
you?
little water.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, that might have been the hot one then. Seems like is it getting you?
You got staying.
Yeah.
Definitely staying.
Yeah.
It's tasty though.
It's not like unpleasant though. Like I
No.
can feel it in the back of my throat, but I'm not like dying.
You're okay. You hang tough, Danny.
Don't
Danny's
tell
rumming
Mommy.
out.
I can still feel it in the throat.
Get some ice cream in. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It stays.
Ooh, yeah.
Did you go,
He's sweating.
I'm sweating with the
did you go
oldies.
to Buffalo Wild Wings with me and Tim and his kids?
Maybe at some point.
It might have been because the kids were interested in trying hot wings for the first time.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it didn't go nearly as well as Danny's taking it.
Remember
was
the
like,
I
nope.
think I remember hearing about that though. That they just didn't like it.
suicide wings at Olympic Pizza?
Oh, Tim did that. The atomic wings.
Yeah,
or something like that. Yeah.
Suicide. I grab a little bit of ice cream too. Hang on.
All right. Jeez. All right. Well, geez, makes me happy that at least made someone kind of sweat on it. But
No, I still feel it. I just don't mind it.
yeah, I was surprised because it was only ghost pepper. Like I think I did 13 ghost peppers in this batch, but I did ferment it. If you've never like had one fresh, like I don't say like eat it, but like cutting it open, it was so citrusy and fruity. Like it was like a grapefruit. I never would have imagined. Oh man, you're going down on that ice cream, huh?
You don't want to lick those cups, pup.
What?
Lick the hot one.
Well, thanks for sampling.
Yeah, this
fellas.
was great. Thank you, Jim.
Can I interest you in some more beer?
Sure, why not?
Let's do it all. Right?
Yeah.
This is a German
This is
rye
Mark
beer.
Winter's too.
Yeah. Boy, that was really good.
What was his name of his brewery name again? It was something hard.
Hallertau or something like that. I don't know. Sorry, I don't know. All right, let's get you boys. Smells like banana.
So what is this again?
A rye beer. It's got some German name. I'll tell you.
I just say yeah.
Oh no, literally a German rye beer. I'm sure he told me today it's some German name, but this is. What do you think?
I think it's good. It's like a nice, smooth. Actually, is a really good counteract to the hot sauce.
Yeah. You're right. Any thoughts?
Pretty good. It sort of reminds me of one we used to make, but I don't remember what kind it was.
Cold milk and ice cube.
Norwich Nano.
Yeah.
Are you still doing it?
No, I don't think anybody is. I
That's too bad.
think they sold all the equipment. We had that crazy setup.
Andy used to be part of a club that would homebrew, and I think he financially contributed, and he would go out on brew days, right?
Yep. We'd drink a lot, and we'd make 40 gallons of beer per session
Nice.
and split it up.
Yeah, I remember that. Scorpion Face. They're all face names, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I definitely remember that. I used to bring them to Plymouth. That's And have you been brewing your own lately?
Nope.
No.
Not
Okay.
at all.
Meeting your own?
Just only thing I'm fermenting them peppers.
Okay.
Scorpion Face is actually beer with scorpion pepper
Oh, really?
tincture in it. So it had a little kick to it. It was pretty good.
Did
It was like a light
it a stout?
summery beer,
Mm-hmm.
but then with the scorpion tincture in it. It was
Nice.
Good.
That's cool.
Yeah, it was the NNB, the Norwich Nano Brewers.
That's cool. I'm sorry that they fizzled out.
Yeah.
But don't. Well, what else is going on for spring?
Spring, went to see Jonathan Richman.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you got
I
us
always
some
like to
concerts,
see,
right?
Yeah. So
Oh yeah, that was the day. 20
Saybrook
pieces.
or up
Yes.
you?
Up, he was playing in Plymouth too. So Old Saybrook, yeah. And I feel like seeing Jonathan Richman is like a religious experience
Yeah.
because you just kind of. I recommend anyone should go see him, fan or not. I mean, you have to understand what kind of not understand you're getting into. Oh, understand you're not getting into a regular concert experience, even if you know songs of his. Like for instance, seeing him play that Summer Feeling. I've seen him play that 11 times, but he always completely changes the lyrics.
That's cool.
You know what I mean? Like you don't even know he's playing it for a while that he is. And you know the stories he tells, and he was such in his element. And he played I've only seen him do an encore once, and he did 2 encores this time. I mean, his encores, he doesn't even fully comes back out after the show is over. Bonus songs, yeah. So he did 2, and then he came out and did a little poem about, it was really moving, and about Israel and Palestine.
Cool.
Super moving, just like a little, just like a slice of togetherness. And it's kind of like what he preaches. Just like before it was cool, he would talk about mindfulness and kind of like not using that word.
I know
that word, makes me want to, have the black and white cookie and then but
just speak your truth, Zach.
Just like kind of just being, being again. I don't want to say in the moment because that's another cliche term.
Yep.
But just trying to enjoy today and not super focused on tomorrow or dwelling on yesterday.
Great.
And that's kind of what he preaches, and it's needed. I feel like it's needed in this world to kind of like, wow, okay, let me just heed that call for a few. He doesn't allow recording, he doesn't allow picture taking, he doesn't, you know what I mean? Just, but his cell phone did go off, and it was like right on time with like a beat, and he was like, oh, it was pretty good. But Danny's second time seeing Jonathan.
What'd you think, Danny? You got the ice cube in his mouth.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
All right.
He was funny.
It's funny.
Funny. Yeah,
Yeah.
He even played Pablo Picasso.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you like that one because up to I played from that up to his newest stuff and
Where'd you
poetry.
see him?
In Plymouth, Spire Center.
Cool.
Spire Center is getting their scaffolding done. They're making it. It's been looking worse for wear. They got a lot of grants and making it really cool looking. So then we're going to go see Donnie Benet in May. That'll be next concert.
Who's Donnie Benet?
Donnie Benet is an Australian bass player.
The guy from Spandau Ballet.
I can show you what he looks like. Just kind of get you a visual representation.
This is an audio podcast, Zach?
Right. But I mean, anybody
Just
can...
imagine he's naked.
Oh.
Boy, Danny's really imagining that.
Yeah, this is Donnie right here.
Looks like a wrestler. Are you kidding? He's bald.
Yeah.
He looks like Lawrence from Office Space.
Snake.
He does look like Jake the Snake a little bit. Yeah, and he's like he's like
Ron Jeremy. Wow.
Yeah, like pretty tongue in cheek, but amazing bass player. He's a session musician for years, and it's kind of like Sade music without Sade vocals.
Okay.
And, a lot of them are like, tongue in cheek references, if you kind of get that. And he's kind of just fun,
Does he sing, or is
Yeah,
he
he
just up there playing
sings.
bass?
He sings. He's maybe not the best pipes you ever hear, but it's kind of like a new, a new disco, almost like a indie disco kind of thing with like really fat bass lines.
Cool.
Think of like
That sounds neat.
Seinfeld.
Right?
Yeah, like
Four. Tell Seinfeld 4 with the black and white cookie.
That's
which episodes you sang Seinfeld for?
Danny knows so much Seinfeld trivia. It'll blow your mind.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Danny, it's with you. Also enjoy another program, Golden Girls, correct?
No. No,
You don't like Stanley? Stanley, Dorothy's ex-husband. Stan. No, who's your favorite Golden Girl?
Dick.
Just wants to say a word.
All right. Anything else about what do we have left in our note sheet here? I think we're.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We got a
So
spring up.
yeah,
Oh,
let's
cool.
hear it.
Cool. Talk about it, Andy. Here.
We got a solar eclipse coming up.
Okay.
So I'm taking a little road trip up north, almost to Canada, to get into the totality and stuff.
That is awesome. Where in Canada you got to go?
It's in New York, in the middle of nowhere.
It's in New York.
I can't even remember the town. I looked into it last minute, and the totality is a bigger deal than you think because it doesn't happen that often. So everywhere was booked solid, or it was like $400 a night for like a studio apartment, Airbnb or whatever.
Well, I mean, who else was going up to northern New York?
Lots of people apparently.
Well, I mean,
But it's
otherwise,
also
if there
passing
wasn't
through- passing through big cities this year too, like Buffalo and Rochester. And,
wow.
or not Rochester, Syracuse, like Burlington, Vermont, a bunch of popular places. So it's probably going to be busy everywhere. Niagara, it's going to be over Niagara.
Wow.
It's going to be over Mount Katahdin, which to me would be the most amazing place to see an eclipse. But thinking early April, it's probably covered in snow.
Yeah, probably not even open for hiking.
So when
yet.
is it? What date?
Yeah, when's the date?
April
8th.
April something.
It's 8.
Danny's pretty
I
confident.
think it is April 8th. Actually.
Wow.
He's probably right.
you
It's like
learning that in
second week
school?
of April.
Wow, that's my dad's birthday. So that's
So
cool.
me and Sarah are gonna go up. We got an Airbnb in this town in East Bumfuck, New York, but it was reasonable price. It was.
I did just drop a CSer, so I mean,
yeah, it was aired though.
yeah. Well, we'll bleep Andy out, but anyway. So what is the picture going to be of?
I'm probably gonna take a series of pictures
Of it, like kind of.
because we're gonna be in the close to the center of the path. So
Yeah.
because last 6 years ago or whatever, I didn't travel, so we weren't in the totality, and it was cloudy, so I didn't get anything really for pictures. So April in New York, it might still be really cloudy, but if not, I'll be able to see everything from start to finish.
Will you go either way? Even if
Yeah.
it's like the.
I mean, we
weather's
rented a
gonna be bad.
place, so
Yeah.
So what is it? Total Eclipse of the Heart? Is that what's happening?
exactly.
That's cool.
Now
Should be good. I haven't touched my camera in
Is
6
this
months to
your
a
Sony
year. So.
mirrorless one?
No, I don't have one of those. I've still got the old Canon, but never pulled the trigger.
Yeah.
I got way too much Canon glass to switch at this point.
Yeah. How long?
Should
Are
be
you
good.
just going for 2 days? Like going up?
Yeah, they had a minimum of 2 nights, so we're going up Sunday. We'll hang out Sunday, and then the eclipse is Monday, and drive back Tuesday. Yeah, it's like a 6-hour drive, I think.
Is there anything else out that area that you're going to check out?
It doesn't look like there's anything, but
Yeah.
maybe it'll be a nice, like, rural wooded area at least. Maybe there'll be some parks to check out or something.
That'd be cool.
Either way, we're staying in like a little studio Airbnb, and it looks like it's right on a river, so looks like a nice spot at least.
Danny, are you interested in eclipses?
Are you gonna watch this one?
Think so.
You
I
gotta
thought you're
get
not
some
supposed to
special
watch it.
glasses. I ordered some. If they come in time, maybe I can give you some. My work, they don't do anything for us, bonuses or anything, but I was allowed to sign up for 5 free pairs of eclipse glasses. So those are in the mail. We'll see if they actually come before the eclipse, because with my luck and my company, they'll probably arrive the day after.
This is for the next eclipse.
Yeah.
I remember when we were in 5th grade, there was an eclipse. You remember that?
Yeah.
And we were clearly told not to look up.
I remember thinking you were gonna go blind.
And you could see the outline on the ground.
Yep.
Or like the one cool kid would bring in his dad's welding.
Yes.
and he could
Yep.
watch. That was probably you. Yep. I went to
That's
school
cool.
with a kid whose dad raced modified race cars at Waterford. So yeah, he showed up with a whole welding mask and everything.
That's pretty
And
neat.
we're all looking at a shadow on the ground.
Wow, what are you gonna wear something over your eyes?
I've got hopefully gonna have some eclipse glasses that I ordered, and then I have special filters for my camera.
Can you drive a Mitsubishi Eclipse when you're heading out there?
What kind of lenses do you need for the camera?
I have 2 10-stop
Density
ND lenses.
Yeah.
That I can't remember if I think you're supposed to use both, but I'll probably experiment with different amounts of filter. I mean, too much direct sun in the camera for more than a few seconds can actually screw up the camera too,
Yeah.
not just your eyes. So if it wasn't so busy, I'd go to Letchworth Park. Is a huge park up in New York near where I went to college. They call it the Grand Canyon of the East.
Oh, really?
But I'm sure that place, if it's open yet for any kind of camping, I'm sure it's going to be packed.
Yeah.
There's also, you go through Saratoga Springs. Have you been to Saratoga Springs before?
No.
That's
My
a
old
great-
neighbors live there.
That's a great town. I mean, in Saratoga Springs, there's lots of, you can bend some horses. Actually, you can't in April. But that's a good, it's really some wonderful stuff there. You could also go in through Lake George. So, yeah, you could do all kinds of stuff on your way to or from.
Yeah, there's plenty of
Yeah, make it a backyard road trip.
drive up to the Whiteface Mountain on the top of you can drive all the way up there, get some pictures up there.
Yeah, geez, take us along with you.
Yeah. All right.
And you're saying, Jim, she said about a submarine museum. Are you going there anytime soon?
Teddy's been really into submarines.
We went there
lately.
last year.
Oh, really? The Groton?
Groton,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, it was awesome. We actually went on the submarine. He could not care less. But there was like the little kids area where like they had like some panel that they took out.
Okay.
And he's just playing with that. And he was having a blast with that.
Good.
That's all he wanted to do. And it's free.
It's got a great admission, yeah.
Yeah.
definitely.
You can't beat it. It's
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah, no, that's great. And so you went there. How about the Yukon Botanical Gardens?
Yeah, we went there last week when we went to another maple festival that he had no interest in.
Wow, 2
But the-
maple festivals in 1 year.
It's that time. you know?
Yeah.
But Botanical Gardens is really, really cool because he's also been really into Venus flytraps and
Mhm.
pitcher plants and carnivorous
Oh,
plants.
wow, yeah. Oh,
And-
wow.
Yeah, they have a lot there. So, you got museums that you guys went to?
Well, we're talking about Mattapoisett Museum for a future podcast. So you and I, doing a little article about that. And then you were also talking about the Sterling Garden. Is that in Sterling, Connecticut? It was Starting Garden. Oh my god.
I'm just starting my garden. Yeah.
That's proof that I need a little bit of maybe some glasses.
You want to try these puppies on?
I've been looking at the eclipse too long.
Your hat is so sweaty.
Sweaty hat. So we have got. I'm trying to think what we have. We're on the docket. We have Cooperstown. We'll probably also coming up. Speaking of New York State in April. And then about it.
Hey, all right.
That's it, right? Is that it? Anything else exciting?
You got anything else going on, Danny?
Well, that's not till a while if we do that.
Danny, doing any baseball? You got baseball starting up?
Yes. Wait, was like April 27th or something?
Yeah,
It's still spring.
Mm-hmm.
What position do you play?
I don't know. I never started this league.
It's your first time.
It feels like the first time.
Besides,
Feels like the very first
Got
time.
it.
Yeah, we're
Yes.
We're about to wrap up.
Say what's in your heart.
How
What's
was
in my
waiting
heart?
in line? This is Jacqueline.
Hi, everybody. It was quiet. It was windy, but it was fine.
It was a nice day.
She was just picking up the burritos.
The taco burritos. I don't know. I lost track of time.
Only 5. Wow.
Five of them took a long time, but it's okay.
Shameful.
I've heard it's worth it. But it was pretty by the marina. The ducks were quacking. It was great. You know,
Glad you got your ducks in a row while you're out there.
Okay.
That's good.
nice. Well played.
It's good for that.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
it 7?
it's already
Yeah.
7.
Well, that's
We're
about
not,
time
we're
then.
not, keep, we're not,
Teddy
you're not
to
keeping
Ben.
this on.
No.
Oh, yeah,
we'll
you
keep
are.
it on.
Yeah, this will be the
This is-
cold call.
yeah, we're gonna let the.
And we can see how much fun the Lamont hold has.
That's right. I know.
the Lamont house. I don't even know. What
All
I'm
right,
talking about.
let's sign
Well-
off.
Thank you all for enjoying springtime with us. I'm Zach.
I'm Andy.
And I'm Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
And that's Jim. I don't know if
Jim.
we heard it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can follow us on backyardroadtrips.com or social media on Facebook, Twitter, X, or Instagram.